A pleasure to meet y'all at last. And now it's time for some more Hot Wheels Hilarity. Today on Season 7, this is the number 9 episode that we have here for Season 7. As you can see here, well, if you're not already familiar with a few of these stunt kits that I have, straight track and whatnot, then allow me to simply showcase them for you right now. We got ourselves curves, straight track, both the slotted variant and the solid variant, as well as a couple amazing inversion sets. We also can't forget about the new kicker launcher, which I'm very much in love with over the older one. I mean, that version was terrible, but I'm more than glad that a newer version was released recently. So here's how it's gonna go. We got ourselves this ramp, and there's no boost to it, but it is going to act as a bit of a level to keep the tracks nice and straight, as cars will be thrusted with the power of my hand, pretty much. They'll be going through the triple loop sets, progressing down to a lower level, where they can then be thrusted forward by the new kicker launcher into this double corkscrew set. Of course, they do have different names, but the thing is, this is going to be hopefully an epic stage. A scene where, hopefully, some new cars that I got recently, both newer versions of older models that I've gotten in the past, as well as brand new for 2022 and even 2021 models, will all be showcased right here. So the thing is, well, let's get it on here. I can see that this is going to be a pretty exciting setup. Today we got ourselves 2 bags worth. I've been able to get myself a good handful of at least 30 in total. So you'll be seeing all of them go down this layout. I'll be splitting it into 2 episodes, just to keep it simple. This will technically be a 2-parter for this part of the series. As you can see right here though, one of the bags is smaller in size than the other. But thankfully I have a solution right here, as I was able to go to Target recently and pick up a good handful of models that I haven't already reclaimed or even claimed for the very first time. I'm going to unbox these ones really quickly and then add them over to the bag. Here we are. Both bags are now at their full capacity, and I've been able to sort each model so that way both bags are completely even in terms of capacity. And just to make sure that I haven't messed up on counting them, I've counted 32 models in total. So there are 16 in each bag. So, just to pick one to start with, we'll go with this one. Alright, now that's all there is to it. What I gotta do now is I simply gotta line them up here at the starting point, so this way we can get to some exciting racing action. And now, here we have them all set up at the starting point, so each of them can race down these loops, this drop, this kicker launcher, these corkscrews, and this 270-degree turn, which will, in fact, double as the end zone. So that way, all these cars, depending on which one makes it all the way through, will be declared the winner in this competition. As for the other bag, well, we're just going to let it stand by. There will be a second part to this competition coming soon, so do be sure to be prepared for that moment. Until then, let's get ourselves started. And with that, Count Muscula basically tops it off at only 4. 4 out of 15 cars. I will admit that redoing a lot of this certainly did have me feel like it was almost unfair. To put these giant stunt kits together in such a way that it makes it almost impossible for all the models to travel. At least we did get a few of them to go all the way through. And I've had to modify a lot of this stuff midway, so I feel like that for part 2, it's safe to say things might go down better. I suppose that putting them back to back like this probably wasn't the best possible idea. But hey, at least it's an idea that has executed pretty well in some ways. It creates a pretty hefty challenge in any way that you look at it. So, check in for part 2, which I will have coming up soon. Most likely not in the next episode, as I will be needing a lot of time to make other HWH projects a reality. So, I will of course have this stuff around, just not at the moment.